Hey everybody, welcome to the Pastor's Buzz Special Edition. Amy is our family ministries pastor, and so we have an awesome family ministry question that she's brought to the table, and we're going to do our best to answer it.
Okay, Mitch, here's our question for today. How do we raise a generation that doesn't just go to church? How do we raise a generation to be the church?
Be the church. Well, I was in youth ministry for years and loved working with kids and parents. And the question that I got often from parents is, Mitch, how do I get my kid more interested in going to church, more interested in serving their community, more interested in praying and actually living their faith? And I think that's what we mean by being the church is actually living what we believe,
right?
And sharing that with people. And my standard answer to any parent that wanted to know how to see any of those changes in their student's life was you need to be modeling the faith that you want to see growing up in your child. So if you want your child to pray more, to have an active prayer life, you need to be praying with them, and teaching them to pray. If you want your child to serve and to be a part of their community, you need to be part of your community. All those things that you want to see God grow in your child, you should also be asking God to grow in you.
Gotcha.
And so I think that's the people that I see, the parents that I see do that are the ones that raise children that I think are the church, no matter where they go.
So what I hear you saying is that the parents are the primary spiritual influence
Absolutely.
in a child's life.
Absolutely.
It's not me.
It's not you. It's not me. Because we see them for such a short period of time.
An hour a week if we're lucky, if we're super lucky.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's no way we can have the kind of influence on a child's life that a parent can.
Right.
And if the parent isn't modeling those spiritual behaviors and fruits of the Spirit that they want to see in their child, it's an uphill battle.
It is. And for those of you who are listening and just got really overwhelmed and stressed out about the fact that you're the spiritual leader in your home, don't be, because that's
Nobody's
part of our
perfect.
job is to equip you and to partner with you. And that's one of my main values of family ministry is to create an environment that comes alongside families and equips them and strengthens them.
She's
to be
really good at
spiritual
it, too. She's
leaders.
really good at it.
Well, I'm one of you. I mean, I'm raising kids in my own home and hopefully influencing them in good ways. But, when I was small, I heard the church referred to as God's house. And that kind of lends itself that God lives here and that this is where your relationship with God occurs. Mm-hmm. And I think if we're really leaning into being the church, we need to, model for kids that God is everywhere and that we are Jesus's hands and feet everywhere. We're not consumers of church, but we are the church out in our community.
Preach it.
And
go.
And just look for those multi-generational opportunities for kids to build relationships with other adults, to observe what it means to be a part of worship, and then also what it means to serve. And serving as a family is a great way to grow. Everybody wins.
I told you she was good. You see?
So I'm going to throw a little zinger at you to wrap up.
Okay.
Because you've had a lot more youth experience than I have actually. What do you say to those parents who have a late teen, early teen, late teen, that just says, I don't want to go to church. I want to sleep on Sunday.
Wow. I never want to go to church. That's a really good one. That's a whole nother pastor's buzz.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then you have to invite me back.
Yes.
See what I did there?
Yes. So the next one.
To be continued.
What do you do with a kid who just doesn't want to go to church? That's a great question.
Continued.
So to be continued. Thank you, Amy.
All right.
Pastor's Buzz out.
In the books.